Louis, and I don't know where Clearly is at. No call, no show. But we're going to go on. He going to call in a minute. Thomas said, what's up, my G? What you doing? I'm going to say, I'm on the podcast, shooting the podcast, B. You know what I mean? So, today's topic is, we're going to talk about a few things, but we're going to talk about snowed in. We've been snowed in for this past week, especially for the weekend, though. But that still didn't stop people from doing what they do. That didn't stop people from partying, because we went to the big homie party, and it was jumping. It was slapping like fish grease, as Clearly would say. It was slapping. Yes, it was. Yes, it did. You know what I mean? So, but with this snowed in days, they said a lot of things happen with these snowed in days. Can you believe it? They said a lot of babies are made with these snowed in days. They say it either breaks or makes a relationship. You either find out, is he faithful to you? Is she faithful to you? Or is she cheating on you? Or is he cheating on you? Because these snowed in days, a whole lot of stuff come up that you wouldn't think that would come up until you snowed in. It's like the pandemic. You feel me? When everybody had to stay in on the pandemic, all type of stuff erupted, you know. They found out this nigga was cheating, she was cheating, they was cheating in the next room, as Clearly was saying. As Clearly was saying. Cheating in the, yes, they did. Yes, they was. But look, though. But yeah, man, it was crazy. I was driving on the freeway 696, right? I don't know why. I got multiple pickup trucks. I got cars with four-wheel drive. But I don't know why people think because they have four-wheel drive and in a pickup truck that they could just be driving like a maniac. Sure enough, as I was going down 696, sure enough, I seen an F-Ford 250 in the ditch. I seen another car in the ditch. I seen three other cars hit the wall, right? So you people must realize that when it's snowing outside hard and the weather is bad, you have to take your time. What I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all that Clearly will be calling. I just started it. We had to start. I
ain't nowhere near the shop, nigga. I dozed off, nigga. I didn't have to doze off. I'm in Route 9.
You dozed off?
Yes. Spoken these Chivas.
Well,
Open that Avadex, you got dozed off.
Clearly is on the way, y'all.
Yeah.
So we'll see him shortly.
All
right. What I tell y'all? I know that nigga like a book. Messing with them hash pedestrians. Yes, he did. So, what I was just saying before he called me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, look. What is it that people don't understand that it's bad outside, it's snowing crazy, The road is slippery, it's no salt, and 9 times out of 10, if you're driving too fast, the slightest little curve or turn, you're going to run into a ditch. Or you're going to run into the wall. And that's exactly what happened. It's like people don't understand. Like, we've been staying in Michigan for the longest, and we know how the roads is. We know how when the snow come down, we know it's bad. You see what I'm saying? We know it's bad. You feel me? So it's like the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? Like, hold on 1 minute, y'all. So yeah, it's the same thing over and over. Like, what we don't understand. You feel me? Like, why is you trying to drive fast in this mess? That's like crazy. No, it wasn't the young kids. It was everybody I seen was older. So y'all tell me. You feel me? Y'all tell me. It just don't make no sense. It just, you know what I mean? Like, and then also too, you have to, like, me and my mans, right? We just went to pick some food up. Look, so we just went to pick some food up. So we going to pick the food up, right? So anytime I'm approaching an intersection, no matter what, I'm looking at the cars that's coming up, the whole 9. So there's a minivan that they look like they ain't even about to stop, even though I got the green light. So I started hitting on the brakes. He was like, what? I said, you don't see them? I say, look, they look like they about to run that light. You feel me? And that's how it be. And that's just how it be, period. You have to, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, nowadays, you have to like evaluate as you coming up to your green light. You got to look at that car over there and over there, wherever the case may be, and see if it's like, because if it look like they ain't stopping, I'm gonna slow down. I ain't gonna hit my brakes, but I'm gonna slow down to see if they gonna blow through that boy. You feel me? Because there's a bunch of idiots out here. You see what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to be cautioned when y'all get ready to go through green lights. Even though you got the green light, you still got to look to your left and see them other cars that's approaching, if it look like they gonna stop or they gonna keep going. You see what I'm saying? Because you got some people that they be flying and then they stop at the last minute. You feel me? So on that type of time, if they flying looking like they're gonna blow through that boy, you make sure you slow down so that you can hit your brakes and let them go ahead and blow through that boy. Because you probably rather get hit in the back than get T-boned. You know what I mean? But you just got to be cautious, man, because they driving like crazy. They just drive crazy. And also, too, another tip on driving. When you at a red light, please do not just jet off, unless you just see that there's no other cars that's coming, or all the other cars is at the stopped or whatever the case may be, because you got those people who want to try to take that light. You got them people that want to take that light and blow the red light. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes if you soon as the light turn green and you jet off, you got that other person that's trying to take that and might catch you. So always take a pause before you just jet off. You know what I mean? Skip them people behind you just blowing. You know what I mean? Take that little pause and smoke over the scene, and then go ahead and pull off, because you always got that mug that's gonna try to, you know what I mean, gonna blow that red light. You feel me? That's some information that we need to be that we need to know, and we need to put in our memory bank. You see what I'm saying? Because there's many a times where I wait and I say, see? You see that? You see, he just took that red light. You feel me? If I would have just jetted straight off, we'd have been in an accident. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all just, you know what I mean? Y'all got to drive and evaluate for other people, because these niggas out here, they be dumb. Women, they don't, you know what I mean? Sorry, but I got to say it, you know what I mean? A lot of women don't know how to drive. They be driving crazy. You know what I mean? Drinking and driving. Can't handle the alcohol and be out here on these roads. That's just with anybody, with men, women, all that. You feel me? So y'all got to just think and drive for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, we are going to move on to the sports. We had Tampa, we had not Tampa, but we had the Patriots and Denver. Good game. Great game, right? And the whole thing is, they said Sean Payton, you know what I mean, they dogged the brother out, Westbrook, you feel me? So a lot of people was rooting against him, but also too, them fourth downs, not taking them points, kills you in the end. Kills you. When you in the playoffs, you have to take the points that you can take. It's only necessary when you have to go with it on fourth down. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, then take them points would kill them. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with Detroit Lions, Dan Campbell. Yeah, you know, passing up them points killed them. Also, too, Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson not taking those points when he should take the 3, killed him. Killed him. And then just watching these last game with Denver, I mean, not with Denver, with Seattle and the Rams. He had like 5-6 minutes to go. He tried to go for it on fourth down, the Rams. Instead of taking the 3, now you can win the game with a 3, and you don't have to score a touchdown. You feel me? So they elected to go for it on fourth down instead of kicking the field goal. And at the end of the day, it cost them a Super Bowl berth. You feel me? So that fourth down situation, when you in the playoffs, these games be so tight, you have to take the points when you can. And that's just the bottom line. You know what I mean? So hopefully Dan Campbell for the Lions, hopefully you watching this. You listening to this. Because we could have been in the playoffs, but because you elect to go for it on fourth down so many times and to elect to take the 3 points, all them games we lost because you wanted to go for it on fourth down and didn't convert. So hopefully you learn from this. Get a coordinator, offensive coordinator that they just hire or whatever. Hopefully, you know what I mean, he got brains enough to know, you know, like, no, we just need to take these 3. But at the end of the day, we know it's Dan Carr, but, you know, Ben Johnson came from that same concept. He killed the Bears with that. Not taking that 3. Because they would have beat the Rams if they would have taken them points. You see what I'm saying? It kills them in the end. At the moment, they think that they can make up for that. You know what I mean? They think that they can make up for that. For them, in the moment, they're like, oh, it's early in the game. Oh, we good. We can go for it on 4th down. You know what I mean? If we don't, you know what I mean? But then at the end of the game, you be telling them, dang, we would only need this field goal to either tie the game or win the game. You see what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. You know what I mean? With this. And then we know also, too, that we dealing with these, about cheating in the next room. Cheating in the next room. We know that these referees, in my opinion, that these games are rigged. Because one call that you see in one game, go for it. One call you see in one game, and then the other call you see in the, go open the door. Man. Jesus Christ, motherfucker. I got it. You ain't even got to what's the name. I just opened it from my phone. This nigga retarded. If I tell this nigga, oh, open the door, he said, okay. What the hell? Let him get that seat. You gotta grab that seat over there. He coming over here. You say what? Yeah, I know. It's still snow everywhere. And everywhere. Like, we got to show, Mary, y'all need to get this together. It's too much snow still on major streets, all that. Like, right on 7 Mile. I pull over the park, it's all that snow, all right there. All right there, B. You feel me?
All right, here we go. Oh, it's hard as hell.
No, give me that.
All right, y'all. A little late, y'all. Happy Dasheries, y'all. Wow. Yeah, Dinner Night Live, Monday Live, type of fun you have with your clothes on. I got a whole lot of stuff, y'all. No, I couldn't miss this for the world. Yikes. We won't get right over to this. What you was on? Talking about Mary?
I was talking about
Mary. I listen, people. I talked to Mary this morning. I talked to Mary twice this morning. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And I'm about to show y'all. I talked to Mary twice this morning, y'all. Yeah, I did. You know, Mary, we was part of Mary campaign. If y'all go back to our further podcast.
Right. Coolie Picnic.
Yeah, y'all can see what Mary was a part of. She's a part of our podcast, and we helped her campaign.
Yeah, when she was campaigning.
I would like to say we did.
Yes, we did.
You know what I mean?
We showing up.
Interviewed her. She was able to
express what she was gonna do for the city. What, you know what I mean?
All that.
And make her the mayor. Mary,
yeah, I got you. I talked to Mary this morning. See, let me see. Can y'all see that? Y'all see. Make sure y'all see Mary there. Yeah, I sent the message to Mary this morning, and I thought she would get on top of it because Mary's pretty much kind of like on point and pretty much down to the business side of things. You know, I would like to think. So we gonna let it. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, y'all. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. It's supposed to snow Wednesday also. Wow. So this is a lot. It's a lot. So we're going to be patient with our new mayor. But let's get over to this other Detroit business. Wow. 4-2 Dugg has a new CD that just came out, part 3, and it just came out fire. I listened to it, and it's pretty much Dugg. You know, young and turn. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Yeah, him. Mr. Hit Your Friend's Friend. Yeah, that's what he called himself. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Hit Your Friend's Friend. So yeah, I listened to the CD and it's Dugg all the way in and out. We got a song with ESTG that's pretty hot. The reason why I'm bringing it up because he went on Joe and Jada show. And when he went on Joe to Jada show to break the album, well, I could say not really break the album, the song he has with Skilla Baby, who's also from Detroit, Thick, and I want the thick one, I want the thick one, I want the thick one. That's how the song go. Real rhythmic type of flow, real rhythmic type of beat. You know what I mean? Kind of like just get you just bobbing.
Right.
Boom,
I want to think like a club banger or something.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, it's basically like what we do in Detroit. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all know this out there, but we dance. Yeah, we do.
Right.
I'm talking about we really dance.
From hustling to jitting to
ballroom,
school crapping,
ballroom, all that.
Yeah,
we dance out here. Yeah, Detroit players dance. I'm sorry. I know they got a thing going on.
Earl Flynn,
I know they got
Blake.
I know they got a thing on the internet going on talking about niggas hip rolling. I don't know about that.
We don't know about that.
But niggas do dance in Detroit. Yes, they do. So, with that being said, moving right along to Peezy. Wow. Peezy has signed with the Road. Boom. Death Row, that is. Snoop Dogg. Mr. Crypto himself. Right. Snoop, you never responded to the people, man, about this crypto ball. You performed that. We've been on your top from day one.
On your top from day one.
Yeah, you never responded.
We don't want to care. We don't care nothing about all
that. We appreciate the signing of Peezy. You're a great artist. You got some great talent there. You know what I mean? Gonna bring a lot of character to your label. But you got to get out here, Snoop, and respond to the people why you made a statement in 2016 and said, which one of y'all niggas gonna be the first coon to perform for Donald Trump?
And then you turn around was the first
How could that possibly be you?
Right, the first one. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't even, you see what I'm saying?
How could it possibly be you, though? It could have been another nigga then, maybe you, but not you. Whoa. So, yeah, I understand from how it went or whatever. Snoop has a lot of crypto already invested. So the crypto people reached out to him unbeknownst and unknown to Donald Trump, but it was still a part of his campaign. See, this is why I told y'all last week, rappers, stop trying to do socialism. Cause y'all get caught up in the hype and then y'all get to making the wrong moves and giving off the wrong impression. That's all politics is. Politics ain't nothing but impression. That's it.
Right.
So y'all rappers gotta stop with all this socialism that y'all keep trying to create as if y'all some modern day. I don't know. Malcolm X told y'all niggas. What's this? 2026. So I guess that would be what? 60, it's almost 60 years ago. Malcolm told y'all niggas, an entertainer that's an athlete or a singer or something like that, he can't represent the black people? How? An actor? Nah. That's the white man trying to get that to happen. Nah. Where's our scholars at? We help build everything around here. We got scholars that can actually handle it. So y'all rappers and entertainers don't have to do that. Y'all keep rapping and entertaining, man. That's how this goes, man. God dang. And I mean, ain't nothing wrong with having an opinion and a viewpoint and standing on that. That's good money. But when you come out publicly, this is where the problem at. Because a lot of y'all viewpoints are very, very narrowed and misleading. So yeah, Peezy, Death Row, that's what's up. Rock Marciano, don't talk about him enough. He's an upstate New York rapper. He's been rapping a long time. And he got a CD that just came out also. And the CD is like different. And I think it's phenomenal. But I'm bringing him up because of the simple fact that Rock Marciano does not get enough credit for the upstate New York rap that we are now listening to now. He has been holding this flag for upstate New York for, man, at least 20 years. Right. I'm talking about on the scene, in the mix, putting it down. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Shout out to Rock Marciano. Go cop his joint. Just came out. 653 is the name of it. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Why he got that name? I didn't research that enough in the CD to find out. I had a lot of stuff to listen to, so Rock Marciano, I apologize if I messed your title up, but it's a hot album. It just came out. Look it up. He got a single with the Alchemist. Shout out to Alchemist. We had the opportunity of casually meeting the Alchemist over the weekend. Whoa. Shout out to Bodie James for that introduction, right? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Bojack. But, yeah, we had the opportunity hooking up with the Alchemist over the weekend. God. So, yeah, that's another story. We're gonna let Bodie James come and tell y'all that story, yeah. When he get an opportunity to get back off up in here. Because I think last time we left out of here with Bo, didn't we? Yeah, last time we left out of here, he dropped into the studio. So don't act like y'all don't think he rock with us, nigga. Yeah, we official. Yeah, we down by law. You know what I mean? Don't think we don't be
down by law.
Don't think we just be talking about some crazy
down
wild
by
stuff.
Law.
We met we also met with Alchemist, Boo from Boo and Gotti. Ran into him. Fiesta. Yeah,
right.
Fiesta song. Fiesta. With R. Kelly ran into him. R.
Kelly, yeah, Boo.
We met him over the weekend, thanks to Bojack once again. My man's what's his name from D12?
What? K? Let's start with the K or Bizarre or the other one?
The other one. Shifty. Had an opportunity to see him actually put his pen down. And he's still out here making music, y'all. Yeah, Shifty from D12. He's still out here making music. Yeah, I had an opportunity to see him actually do his thing or attempt to do. I didn't see the whole thing, but I was in the mixer of the session as they was doing it. I couldn't hang, y'all. I'm old. In and out. Well, and boys that put in some work over there. Yes, they did. Now, let me swing y'all attention outside Detroit momentarily to Minnesota. Got to go to Minnesota.
Exactly. I wasn't
going to Minnesota.
I was going to say that, but I wasn't waiting for this nigga.
The reason why I wasn't going to Minnesota is because I didn't quite understand the Somalian thing. And see, I know this. If y'all don't know this, I remember seeing, where we was at? Was we in Virginia or was we at Muskegon? I don't know. I remember seeing Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down? Black Hawk Down was Virginia.
That was in Virginia?
I think that was Virginia, for sure.
I remember seeing this movie, Black Hawk Down, y'all. And let me tell y'all something. As I seen that movie, I knew the Somalians wasn't to be trifled with. Let me tell you. I knew the Somalians wasn't no type of people to play with. Yes, I did. From all of the attacks on the aircraft carriers, Somalians, it's wild work. So when they raised war against Somalians, I didn't really think nothing of it. Like, Somalians wild work. I done seen they work. So I say, okay, let me sit back and see what happened. So it kills the unalive, should I say, the one lady, Renee Good, a few weeks ago. She dropped her 6-year-old son off at school, and as her on the way home, ICE agents was pulled over, stopped, and she got stuck as well trying to get around them. And in the process of her getting stopped, they done jumped out, told her to freeze or whatever. For some reason, they had some type of break of communication, so I guess she couldn't, I don't know. They gunned her down, y'all. Whoa. Like a wet dog in the street. Yes, they did. American citizen. Yes, it was. Gunned her down. All white. Yeah. All white. Yeah. White on white crime. Yes, it was. Maybe that would have been a black ICE agent that shot her down. Whoa. Let's see how that would have went. Yikes.
Right, that would have went crazy.
Moving forward, we still in with the Somalians. You got this other guy, Mr. Pretty. Now he's a protester, from what I'm gathering. But Mr. Pretty wasn't in no type of way, in no violent sort of matter or nothing like that. And he resisted. as he should, because he's an American citizen.
Right.
So he felt like, yo, what y'all badgering me for? I'm an American citizen. I ain't, I'm subscribing to none of that. You know what I'm saying? As any American citizen would be. I would be offended too. You know what I mean? I've been here all my life, and y'all want to run up on me and try and question me and tell me I ain't who I say I am? Yeah, I'd be a little offended too. But that offense cost Mr. Pretty his life. So Mr. Pretty, RIP to his family. And
Right.
I hope his viewpoint and what he stood for actually get a voice on it. But that brings me back to the Somalians, because that's the reason why they're there. This is the reason they've been telling the American people that they had to go to Minnesota, because the Minnesota people or city has such a large rate of immigrant Somalians that defrauded the government out of millions of dollars. Now, upon doing my research, you know me, y'all. When you put pesos out there, I'm going to follow the money. Whoa, you know me. When it comes to research, if it's pesos involved, yeah, I'm going to get to the bottom of it, because I don't get derailed with all of the misdirection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, I told y'all about Renee Good, Mr. Pretty, and that's all misdirection with the ICE agent. No. Let's get to what's going on here. So, Somalia defrauded the American government out of millions of dollars. No one knew how much the millions of dollars was until they indict a Miss Amy Bach. Yeah, Miss Amy Bach is an American citizen
Yes,
who's
she
going up under
is.
the flagship that she's some kind of way Indian native, which her name is not tongue through nothing. Her name is Bach. B-O-C-K, Bach. Yeah, and she spelled her name Amy. Like an Amy. Whoa. So I don't know. But she blonde hair, blue eyes. Yes, she is. But she claims she's Indian. That's another story. Ew, let's get back to her and the Somalians. Amy Bach was in charge of the COVID Food and Assistance Relief Fund. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. So this grift that went on didn't just involve Miss Amy Bach. Somebody else also orchestrated this to happen. But our beloved Commander-in-Chief, our head HNIC, number one guy we look for protection and give us the right information, gives us the wrong information and tells us that the Somalians doing all of this. But guess what? The Somalians was. But they was doing it under the construct of Miss Bach. Because the Somalians was actually trying to be real American citizens by listening to this white woman.
Right.
Like, okay, she wanted to sign up for this, sign up for that. Let's sign up for these programs so we can consider ourselves to be American citizens. That's all the Somalians wanted. The Somalians didn't get none of the, wait for the number, $250 million. Yeah, I had to hit you with the Dr. Evil on that, because that was evil. $250 million of relief funds? Are you serious? And then guess what her statement was? Well,
What?
I don't think we did anything wrong. I didn't see anything wrong with anything we did. $250, Amy? Good Lord, they
a
finna
lot of
bury
money.
you. They finna, man, listen, they finna put her off up in there with Bernie Madoff. Yes, she is. $250? You did more than Kwame Kilpatrick. That nigga was the mayor. Wow.
Right. That's crazy, because that's crazy. I don't know how much time they gonna give her for that.
Well, this is how I looked at it. She's supposed to get voted, but due to the fact, like I just said in the beginning of this conversation, it's a lot of working parts here. She didn't just do this solely on her own. She got put in that position, and if you look at her, you can tell what you doing in that position. You don't even look the
Right.
part.
You ain't even qualified.
Nah, you don't even look the
They
part.
put you in that position so you can
Yeah,
do
that's what it
and,
grift.
and get the money. So if it do come back down, she gonna be the downfall.
This where the grift come in at, man. They went to grifting, man. And speaking of grifting, whoa, back to Donald Trump. Now listen, Donald, you done became, in this presidency, you done became a drug dealer, oil baron, warmonger, and now, I didn't take you for the grifter, Donald. Donald grifting. This is what Donald Trump did just this week, y'all. Let me give it to y'all real fast. Now, y'all do know it's time for the Nobel Peace Prize. Everybody.
Oh, that's so crazy. I watched that. Go ahead. No.
Let me tell y'all about our beloved president, his 80-year-old mind, and how
This nigga's a kid, man.
wild work. So he put in an application for the Nobel Peace Prize. So I'm gonna give y'all the real synopsis of the Nobel Peace Prize real quick. It's a committee in Norway that give out a Nobel Peace Prize to any world leader or any world person that actually does good in their community or help another community do good. This is how this thing's been passed out. This committee don't really mean nothing, but it do mean something world status wise because this committee is in Norway.
Right.
So they're impartial to any American governmental, jug in the system or something like that.
Right.
So you just can't jug and bump into a Nobel Peace Prize. Nah. But I can tell you, Obama got one. Wow. Right. But anywho,
that would even make it worse on his ass.
Because I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to get to that part in a minute.
That's so funny. I was cracking up.
I'm going to get to that part in a minute. Hold up. So, this man put in an application, as you know, I can put in an application for a Nobel Peace Prize. I don't mean I'm going to get it.
Right.
He put in an application. They denied him. So, when they denied him, he said, what? You all know I stopped 8 wars this year. Ain't no president did nothing like that. So they said, Donald, yeah, you stopped 8 wars that you enticed and inspired. You know what I'm saying? You created all 8 of them. You was in some kind of way functioning behind the scenes in all 8 of them. And Donald, they say you forgot, you just invaded Venezuela. You never produced no drugs. You said they was running drugs, right?
Yeah.
You never produced no drugs. You produced bodies. You produced bodies because you just blowing the boats up out the water. So them people couldn't get Donald no Nobel Peace Prize. So they say, nah, we gonna reconsider. So Donald thought about it because this happened. I think I talked about him getting denied. So he let some time pass. So I guess he was feeling really some kind of way. Because he comes back.
Kind of way, yeah.
This fool comes back and say, you know what? All right, I came to y'all committee as a solidarity, you know what I'm saying, and thought that I'd be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. But I tell y'all what, I ain't making peace no more.
He said, what did he say he was taking?
I'm not being peaceful no more.
Right, he said that he was going to take, what? Greenland?
And I'm taking Greenland.
And I'm taking Greenland.
So you know where Norway is at, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm taking Greenland. So listen. These things that he's saying or whatever, I keep telling y'all, a lot of stuff that Donald is selling is fear. All of these things are things that he needs to happen. As far as the Iran thing, as far as the Greenland thing, and all of the, even the Venezuelan thing, all of these things are like culpable to happen because of the simple fact of what's going on surrounding those different areas. So it's not really like Donald is really like pushing on mean envelope. Any president that was in this seat right now would have had to make some of these decisions. Now, how they would have went about doing it, that's something totally different. Like I told y'all last week, it's all about diplomacy. Anytime you speaking on the world stage, it's always about diplomacy because of the simple fact what y'all doing in your country, we not doing in my country. So we got to have some sort of diplomacy. Because what y'all do, I might not be rocking with over here.
Right.
And what we doing over here, y'all might not be rocking with over there. And I spoke this on my on the Instagram, on the Den and Out Instagram. Y'all go look, check the story out. Y'all keep up with the story, y'all. It be tidbit information up there every day. But yeah, I discussed this. When I was growing up as a kid, and you would go over, spend the night over people's houses or go over other people's houses, especially in the wintertime in Detroit, because you had to go inside. See, when you was a kid growing up, in my day and age, you was told not to go inside the people's house. But when it get wintertime, like now, you know what I mean, you got to go inside because it's too cold, it's too frigid, and you still want to play with your friends and stuff like that. But anywho, and you always, out of all your friends, it's going to be a party house. Somebody's parent house is going to be wide open. I don't know how that happens every time, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of them. You know what I'm saying? Shown. But anywho, I explained this, and what happens is you go to these places and you come back to your home with that energy from that house you was just in, and the stuff that was going on in that house is not going on in your house. So your moms and your pops or whatever, they be had to decompress you. That's why when you go to outer space and come back into the atmosphere, you have to be decompressed to get all of that up off of you. You can't see it, but it's there. And that energy and that spirit be in you. And that's what's going on with the presidency and moving around in that capacity. Even if Kamala Harris was there, she'd had to make some real nail biting tough decisions. Yeah, she'd had to make some real nail biting because that's the state of how the world is shifting and moving. Is nothing.
Especially as being a woman.
Yeah, so that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
Not only being a woman, being a black woman.
Woman.
She a woman and black.
Trying to, you know what I mean? Like dealing with these other countries, you know what I mean? Who don't believe that a woman should be empowered, nothing, you know what I mean? Like, and
I don't care how y'all want to say, ladies, about independence and all of that stuff. It's still on the world stage. Women are secondary on the world stage.
Right.
Yeah, on the world stage, you know what I'm saying? It's a man's world. That's just the world stage.
That's just how it is.
United States gave y'all crazy bats independence, and look what y'all did with it. You know what I'm saying? 1973, ladies. This 2026. Y'all ain't even had the ability of independence for 60 years. And look what y'all doing with it. Look what y'all doing with it. Y'all want to tell niggas to do this and y'all can't do that. And all of y'all grew up and was raised broke, but then y'all want to tell a nigga he got to have an Escalade or a Range Rover or a Benz to date you. Y'all is wild world. That fantasy world that y'all living in, knock it off. But I ain't gonna get up into no dating right now. We back on politics. Wow. So Donald.
You got to be a made man already.
Yeah, Donald, you know what I mean? Anywhere it would go. Donald Trump could have been there. Kamala Harris could have been there. And now his own cabinet is speaking out against him. Noam spoke about Ms. Noam in her pocketbook situation last week. Our Secretary of Defense. Whoa. Well, her fine self. Yikes. Yeah, she hot. But anywho, yeah, she hot. But anywho,
she got a thing for the Secretary of Defense.
Yeah, she old hot chick. Yeah, she old hot chick. But anywho, yeah, she got a pocketbook snatched, you know what I mean, right down the street from the White House. That's how she rolled. That she's supposed to be Secretary of Defense. Yikes. She can't even protect the pocketbook. And then J.D. Vance, he done made several statements because y'all keep forgetting J.D. Vance was also running for president. So he had to throw a little mud out there on Donald. And that old mud surfacing back up. Yeah, he said some real stuff about Donald. Yeah, he did. And now it's surfacing. And I don't know what JD's saying. I guess because he done grew a beard, that make it seem like he didn't say this stuff when he didn't have a beard. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Politics is wild. And I want y'all to know, Democrats and Republicans are the same. They are the same. You know what I mean? It's all got to be the greater good of humanity at the end of the day. You might take a little twist on this, a little twist on that, but
it's just
all the same.
Like, over these past...
You got to agree to disagree.
The being the snowed in days and all that stuff, and I've been, like, looking on the internet and stuff like that as far as, like...
Oh, yeah, you want to talk about that?
I'm just talking about...
The 7th day, though. The 7th day, though.
7 days.
They only got 6. They got 7.
Oh yeah, they got 7 days.
You brought it up. That's why I said.
Well, no, but the reason why I was just talking about the history of certain things that people have been posting, which you know what I mean was been very enlightening and encouraging about about this history and about what's going on now, and you know what I mean, how it used to be from back then to now. You know what I mean, like. How so much things has changed. You see what I'm saying? And it was just like, it's crazy. But also too with the snow day though, well, they got more snow days than 6.
There was a lot for the year, but
you know what I mean?
What they tell you?
They sent it to my phone and say, hey,
Yeah.
We got another snow day. They won't be going to school Monday.
Yeah, how many days is that so far?
I think it's more than 6.
We had 7, right?
We more than, it was 7. I thought it was more than 7.
No, this was the 7th snow day already,
This was the 7th snow day, but we argued back and forth about, no, they on the lot of the 6th. I said, they going to, whatever it is that they feel.
And this six is universal though. It's universally all the way around the country though.
But it's 7, but they got 7 now. They own 7.
That's why we talking about it.
Right, they own 7. And if it keep going crazy like that, they'll be on 8.
Right, so they're gonna be going to school to next September.
They might just go ahead and just put them on. They might just put them on
online. They be going to school on the 4th of July, y'all. Yeah, they will. Yeah, we'll be popping fireworks, eating hot dog, and schoolwork. Wow, that'd be strange for real. This would be 2026 for real.
Parents be so mad.
That'd be something indifferent that you never, ever, ever heard of seen in your life. I'm talking about when I was down south, they start school early down there, and they get out early. They start early and get out early, but
they might as well go ahead and start from that take time, and then go ahead and take them to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
And even though
for a period of time to make up for them days.
Even though it's not my thing, I got to talk about a little sports before we go. Got to talk a little sports.
Well, I jumped in on that while you was gone, but
what you talk about? What you say?
I talked about the Patriots. I talked about
the
Rams.
Snow?
I talked about the snow. Okay. I did a whole piece on the snow.
Okay, we did.
I'm from the beginning. I did a whole piece on the snow from on the freeway driving on 696, knowing that
snow and on the Bronco field, and the Patriots lost, and the Broncos lost on their field.
Yeah,
they supposed to be used to that.
But no, it wasn't that though. It was Sean Payton had the Dan Campbell syndrome.
They did kick the field goal.
No, he left points on the board.
But he kicked it.
No, he left point. Listen to me.
So he should have been kicked it.
Listen to me. He left points on the board when he went for it on 4th down and didn't get it. You know what I mean? When he should have just took the 3. You see what I'm saying? If
I
you
look
at
close enough.
Listen. If you did your research, if you analyzed,
I watched the game.
What's the name?
I watched the entire game.
Well, you should have seen that.
I didn't see him being close.
Yeah. It's all on the internet. All of that. They put him right next to. They put him right next to Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson did the same thing. They 4th down failures.
But you do see though, when he did kick the field goal, what happened?
He missed.
And why did he miss?
Probably because it's too far.
No, it wasn't that he was too far. The ball was slippery. Remember,
the whole thing is, but
the Patriots. Okay, listen. If you watch this game, the Patriots turned the ball over. That's how they got so close. They didn't get close off actual rushing yards or passing yards. It was only that close because Dugg, they kicked the ball for the Patriots, slipped on the ball, and the ball went crazy. They go nowhere.
But you know what? But let me show you this though.
That's the only reason it was that close.
But let me show you this
and he still couldn't make it.
Let me show you this though.
So I don't think that was it.
So listen though. But we all professionals. Homeboy, go out.
We professionals in the snow? In a wet ball and ice and rain?
No, listen. No, listen what I'm trying to say.
Well, they train you for that.
Listen though. But listen though.
What?
Listen. The center used to have a towel.
He got, did you see what happened?
Have a towel and used to do this with the ball.
All right.
Dry them, you know what I mean?
I'm going to let him finish, y'all, and I'm going to come in. And I'm going to tell y'all what
Anyway, though.
Ain't no anyway.
They put 4th down failures when you should have took the 3.
Okay. I get that part. Now,
I'm glad I speak my piece before he even got here. I wouldn't even got interrupted.
If you watch this game,
y'all rest the beginning.
If you watch this game, it was dry. It wasn't a stitch of snow, nowhere, rain, nothing. Within the first quarter of the game, Blizz, the field was covered. It was covered. It was unexpected, bro. It was covered. So I'm asking you, in those conditions, with the same game plan, do you really think that would have worked? Because he was right there to kick the rock. He was right there. He could have kicked the rock, bro. He tried to kick the rock. They was close. They was going to ever get right there. At the 30, maybe, 25. I don't know what it was. Huh?
Listen.
I'm just saying, though.
It don't,
And you know what they said when he missed that one? That was supposed to have been good. But the conditions, and I didn't even, it's something else we don't know about that they kept saying. The wind factor was heavy. Because let's really talk about, did the Patriots really they outplay them? Did they really for real? No, they kind of grinded out in there.
Well,
they both had the same misfortunes with the
I
weather.
ain't care for Peyton, for Sean Payton anyway.
Well, say that, did.
That too. No, but what I'm just saying too, though, anyway, though.
I didn't know Sean, I didn't know McColl's had something against you, Sean.
Everybody got something to get him. How he treated Westbrook like he was a piece of nothing.
Okay, well, see, Sean, you got all types of hidden animosities there, my G. So you better, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Fix that. Because if a guy still mad about whatever you did to whatever you did, well. So what about Matty Cakes then? About Matty Cakes?
Matty Cakes. I don't know.
You ain't got nothing to say about Matty Cakes? Ex-Detroit Lion? What you got to say about Matty Cakes?
No, but on that one, you put that on. You don't put that on him?
Who you put it on? Matt? You said you don't put that on Matt?
No.
Oh, you put that on what?
You put that. You gonna listen. Now this is bar none. Hey, yo.
Just step out there.
Step out there. Yeah, you loud as hell. So look, the whole thing is.
Because you know what they call him.
Boy, listen, hold on.
They call him Matty Ice.
Listen, he ain't had nothing. Listen. Old boy for the field goal, for the punt return, slipped.
All right.
Slipped.
Yeah.
And still tried to catch the ball instead of just letting it go. He tried to catch the ball while he falling down. They get the ball, then Seattle score, right?
Yeah.
So because they was getting the ball to go, they was getting the ball to go. Either they was up or no, they was getting the ball because I think they was already up.
Right.
Then what's the name scored and went up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, but then
let's be honest.
Listen, hold on. Then listen.
You
Then
said did.
Listen.
Where is the den? Get to the den.
Listen.
Don't you get to the den?
Instead of they went for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal.
Because you do know I watched the game, right?
Listen.
I watched the same game.
Yeah. So if they would have kicked the field goal, they would have only needed a field goal to win the game.
All right.
Not a touchdown. So by them going for it on 4th and not what's the name, now they got to stop them, and then they gonna need a touchdown. Before, if they would have just took that 3, they would have needed a 3 just to win the game.
That's how
they killed it. Yeah, they killed it. Go watch the game over.
He tell me go watch the game over. This guy right here is hilarious. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this here. Matty Cakes wasn't even supposed to be there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jacksonville was supposed to be there.
Why are you talking about Jacksonville?
Because that's who's supposed to be there. They supposed to beat LA. Cheated them last week.
No.
They cheated them. They
ain't even in the same conference.
Who did LA play last week?
LA played they played the Bears.
Oh, Chicago. My bad. Dang. The Bears. Oh, where I get Jacksonville from? That's 2 weeks ago.
That's in a whole different conference.
Yeah, my bad. The Bears. Yeah. My motto was, since the Lions wasn't going nowhere, can't beat them, join them. So I was going with Chicago. Yeah, I was. And yeah, LA, they didn't really beat the Bears like that. Nah. Even though he should have kicked the field goal also. Well, you know what I mean? And that's not what he was trying to do. I don't know what they was trying to do in Chicago. But We just gonna say it was a lot of controversial calls in that game. Cause remember,
Oh,
the game
that was.
What?
A bunch of
Yeah,
controversial
a lot of
calls.
controversial calls in that game, and NFL, you started to be trash. I'm just being honest.
Because
All the games can't be this close and being decided by New York or by the goddamn referees. When the players gonna be able to play the game, you know what I mean?
Right.
I thought that's what we came here to look at, y'all. Sorry about that Jacksonville, because I was actually watching y'all come up, and y'all was seeming similar to us as far as coming up in the ranks or whatever to the Detroit Lions, Jacksonville. So I was throwing y'all off up in there. Y'all had a real legitimate shot just like we did. But things happen. And man, yikes. Y'all did like the goddamn Miami Hurricanes. You know what I mean? Because that game was wild with the Indiana. Because I'm trying to figure out how many bowls do you win? The Indiana Hoosiers done won 2 bowls this year. They got 2. They got a national, a central, I don't know. They got all the, but the Hoosiers is the national college champions, man. Yes, they is, man. And they beat out the Hurricane. And Michael Irvin is catching all type of flack.
Because they say he was on some type of substance, or cocaine or something.
That's what we call him, Michael Cocaine Irvin.
Irvin, because they say, because he was going crazy on that.
Yeah, Michael
he
Cocaine.
was just out of control on them sidelines.
Michael Irvin,
yes,
one of the few players from back in the day that, you know what I'm saying, he tell you in a minute, don't sign it, line it. You know what I'm talking about? Whoa.
According to the Metro Detroit News, Detroit public schools closed Tuesday due to dangerous cold.
We on the 8th day, y'all. The word is out. But yeah, Michael Cocaine Irvin, man.
Did you see how he was just he was clowning on that sideline. Yeah. Belter, he was going crazy.
Well, Cameron had something to say to old Mike.
What Cameron said?
He imitated him. That's what he did. He imitated him. So anywho, not to go any more further, Arkansas Razorbacks. Yeah, my nephew Darius Acuff Jr. He just thrashed LSU night before last for 31.6 assists. Yeah, he did. By himself. In a game that they was losing and trailing by 12 down in the whole game until he just went crazy and just took over and won the game. Yes, he did. So shout out to Darius Acuff Jr. for being a diaper dandy. And guess what? Then and out. You is the human crock pot. Whoa. I swear to God, this boy right here is a slow cooker. He look up, he got 26 points, 24 points, but he do it so nigga elegantly. You know what I mean? You don't even know he's scoring on you. He's just out there just cooking on you like a slow cooker. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, so Darius Acuff Jr. is definitely the human crock pot. If you ain't never seen that type of work before, go check him out. He's down there, Arkansas Razorbacks. Yeah, check him out and look for him in the NBA draft.
Right.
E7 Mile 75 will be in the building. Yeah, for that transition. Yes, they will be. Hard body. Cast technicians. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, so other than that, I wanted to actually do a little test run. We got a new feature, y'all, to the podcast. We can do videos. So I want to do a video of the snow and put it up there because I don't think they realize what we're working with out this way. And Mary, I don't think, well, Mary, you got to know because how's you driving on the road, man? How did you, was she stay downtown maybe? The downtown probably look good, huh? They probably got downtown together, huh?
Probably do.
She ain't been in no neighborhood, can't be.
Right.
Because 7 Mile, 6 Mile, 5 Mile, all your streets like that, Grand Rivers, and that's where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Those areas like that, nah. I gave you some credit this morning when I first came out to go to the gymnasium because some streets was done. You know what I mean? But it was like, what y'all doing? Picking and choosing? What is it, anybody more around this month? But I know one thing, the service drive was not done at all. How you not doing I-75 service drive? You bugging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You is a bug. Wow. What you doing? Trying to see a video up there?
I was going to try to get the video.
Oh, we ain't got no video in there to put up there. We got to put a video in there to put it up there. You got no video yet. You ain't put nothing in there.
We want to.
I ain't put nothing in there.
We gotta find it. We should have had it and
That's
downloaded
what
it.
I just said. That's what I just said. I didn't put the video up there. That's what. Listen to
But
what I
you
just said.
we got a new feature. Like
Yeah,
we
and
got
I
to
said
try it out now.
No, that's not what I said. You're not listening. I said we
Man,
got.
I heard everything you said, motherfucker.
You couldn't have if you just said all of that. I
Why
said,
you make-
listen,
Man,
we
I be
have a
doing
new
just
feature
fine. Every time I
on the
get this
show, and
what's
on the
name?
new feature, we can post video. But I wanted to do the snow, but I didn't get no video footage of the snow. I just said that. You know what I'm saying? Sir Tito.
Anywho, though.
Yeah, the snow is ferocious out here. We ain't getting it like Buffalo no, but we got it. It's a blast all the way across the northern part region of North America. So we in it, you know what I mean, hard body. There's no way of getting out of it.
Mary, get these trucks out here, get these side streets.
She
get
got
these
salt.
main streets.
Salt is crazy. It's like
we got main. Well, no, get these side streets. Get these. Oh, it shouldn't be all in snow when you try to pull up to the park on the streets. All that, man. Get all that, Mary. Yes, you do. You need to.
I say you need to.
Yes, you do.
All right, y'all. This did it out, man. We about to sign out, man. Holla at y'all, man. I'm glad y'all tuned in, man. We'll see y'all niggas later.